WheelKraft Northwest and WheelHaus Manufacturing, and we fix and repair and restore wheels.
My name is Dave Jacobus of Jacobus CARSTAR. I have a body shop here in Clark County. We've been serving Clark County for 38 years. Me and my father, he started the business in 1976, and we just do collision repair. Well, by owning a body shop, you know, we do wheel repairs on vehicles, and I use Pat for my wheel repair service, and kind of that's how it all started. We kind of got acquainted that way, doing business with each other.
Well, I think it actually goes back to once upon a time ago, I used to own a carpet cleaning company. I did some carpet cleaning for Dave 20 years ago, and then got into this business, and through familiarity started working with you again. So.
I just bought a little Scion, and I had Northwest Solutions wrap it for me, and the wrap was really nice, and the wheels, they just had hubcaps on it, so I needed to buy some wheels. So I bought some wheels from his little tire factory, and they looked pretty good. And Pat had came by and mentioned that he had some Lexus wheels that he could dress up and put on there, and he kind of talked about it and came by another time and showed me some pictures, and I was just totally blown away by the wheels, and that's kind of how it all started.
Yeah, I went in to see Dave one afternoon, and he was just mentioning he'd like to have something done to the wheels that were on the car and make them match the car a little better. And I was just looking at what was on there, and it was a aftermarket wheel that he picked up at, like he said, the tire factory store. And you know, nothing wrong with them, but they just didn't really blend with the wrap that he had on the car. And so we started looking around at some other options, and one of the things that I like to do is figure out how to utilize factory wheels as much as possible. And Scion didn't really have a lot of cool options for wheels for us to work on, so we started looking across the Toyota line, because Scion's made by Toyota, and found that a Lexus IS 300 wheel was kind of a cool looking wheel and had some neat things that we could potentially do with it. So I found a set on Craigslist one day and picked them up, and we did a little bit of color matching on Dave's car one afternoon out at the shop. When everything was said and done, we just thought it was the wheel looked better on the vehicle. One of the things I liked about it, rather than the 6-spoke style wheel he had on the car, this now has 5 spokes, which kind of went along with the CARSTAR, the star, and then we matched the red. It wasn't a mismatched red, and then the black really made the red pop. And then with the machining that we did on it as well, to make it almost like a stock wheel again, I thought that was one of the most fun projects we've worked on in a long time. So, and it looks really sharp. The end product is really cool looking.
And boy, it does look really good. Yeah, totally happy. I get so many compliments, and it just really stands out. I'm an ambassador of the Chamber of Commerce, so I take it to quite a bit of events, and it just, boy, I get so many compliments from people in the community. It just really pops.
When we take a look at somebody's car and they want to do something different with their wheels, I like to look at other parts of the car, other parts of the vehicle, where they may have something with an accent color. Like Dave's had the red. I mean, it's a very distinctive red. Black is black, and then the white front end on the car. So I decided to go into that particular red and match that color and find a wheel that was going to lend itself to having either some red accents or some red areas on it, like the Lexus wheel that we came up with. But that's just one example. I mean, we do a lot of wheels around here where maybe somebody has a particular pinstripe. There's colors in a center cap, the color of the trim or the interior, and we're going to try to draw that out. It could be as simple as something that's a basic black, and the customer can't decide if they want a satin gloss or if they want a glossy gloss on the wheel. And we'll take a look at even the type of trim that they have on their car. Is there a lot of silver or chrome trim? Is there a lot of kind of flat finish trim, or is there a lot of glossy trim that matches the car? And we can usually match that to the wheel, and now all of a sudden it ties a lot of things together.
Yeah, it was very interesting for the whole thing. You know, I remember when I was 16, you got wheels in your car and how they just popped. that made the whole difference. You had to show your buddies, and you know, your car made your whole car completely different. And I think it really stands out to me.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah, and I have a lot of fun. I mean, my degree is in art, so I look at every one of these projects as an opportunity for me to be creative, to make a car really, the whole car to really now be a complete picture. People put wheels, especially aftermarket wheels, on their car because they want something chrome, right? Because they want something, you know, this, that, or the other thing, whatever it is. They put something they consider custom on their car, but it does not go on the car. We took a look at what you had, which it looked okay, but then we said, well, we think we can match something up that's going to really make the car complete. And so that's my idea of a really good job when we do our wheels. You got a neat paint job, you got a great wrap, you got a whatever. Let's do something with the wheels that really makes the car all blend together.
Oh, absolutely. You know, like I say, I own a collision repair shop, and I bring all my business to Pat. They just do some amazing work here. And the custom wheels, I referred to another gentleman that has a Maserati. Emilio has an asbestos removing business, and he came to me and wanted me to paint the wheels for him, and I mentioned to him, hey, you know, I think you should go talk to Pat over at WheelKraft. He came and talked to Pat, and Pat did the wheels for him, and what an extreme experience for him. He just really, the wheels really stand out, you know, really, really nice. So he's extremely happy with the process, the repairs. Outstanding work. I think Pat just has a real knack and a real eye for wheels and what really pops on cars. I think he just does an extremely good job, and all of his employees and technicians are just amazing too. They come and pick up wheels at the shop, and they just do it very personal. They're very personal and do a very good job. So.
And we appreciate hearing that. Absolutely.
Your production car, I don't know, 67 Camaro, I guess. That's what I have, and that's kind of my passion. Camaros, I've restored many of them. One year I restored 7 of them, and sold 7 of them in 1 year. I kind of got away from doing so many of the older cars. They just take a lot of your time and quite a bit of patience. So I built a 29 Model 8 wrap rod that I just had a real good time with. It took about 1.5 years. Boy, I get a lot of attention. I'm in the Flying Eagle Model 8 Club, and a whole bunch of Model 8s. The wrap rod is kind of like the misfit in the group, but they love me anyway, so.